morning, good morning, good morning. Come on in, tune on in, tune on in. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. TikTok, Facebook, YouTube friends, good morning, good morning. How y'all feeling this morning? How y'all feeling this morning? Hey, Brown Sugar, how you doing this morning? Greatness, how you doing this morning? Ashley, how you doing this morning? Y'all tap the screen. How y'all feeling? God got us here another day now. We can't complain. Good morning. How you feeling? Patrice, how y'all doing? Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. I'm gonna put a little something on y'all mind, man. I'm always thinking, how y'all feeling? Y'all all right? You too, who on? Y'all tell me where you from. Good morning, good morning. Y'all feeling all right this morning? Thank y'all for the support, man, for coming on, especially on my TikTok. Again, I want y'all to maneuver over to my YouTube page, at Chicken Energy TV. I don't know if they're gonna shut YouTube down, but if they do, I do want to stay acquainted with my people. You feel what I'm saying? I want them to shut the thing down, and I can't I lose touch with my people now. So I want y'all to make sure that y'all go over to my YouTube page. At Check In TV, I want y'all to make sure that y'all going on over to that just in case. Now they say they gonna shut it. I don't know, y'all. I mean, I don't know. What y'all think? I don't know. I hope not. I have worked so hard to try to get it going. Y'all think they gonna shut it down or what? Hold on, I got a good topic, man, this morning. Give me a chance to actually get myself together here. I want to put it up on my other page. I'm trying to talk to y'all. I'm cooking breakfast this morning. I'm trying to do it all. Good morning, good morning. Let me cut these grits down before I start, y'all. I might just cut them off. Yeah, I'm gonna cut them off. I'll cut them off. I'll start later. But to get up this morning, man, I want you to start value yourself more. What I mean about value yourself more, um, be careful what you do with your time. Be careful who you deal with. Be careful what you say. Um, Everybody don't deserve your time. Everybody don't deserve your conversation. You got to be careful how you move. Actually, when you value yourself more, you're able to treat people more better. A lot of times when you don't value yourself as a person, you kind of wear yourself thin. You find yourself overdoing so much. Value yourself more, man. Be careful. I mean, your time is everything. You can't get time back. A lot of people want some of your time. A lot of people want even your money, man. When you value yourself, you value everything most of around you. A lot of times, most people get up winging it in the morning. Most people get up, they don't know who they are. They don't know where they're going. When you value yourself more, you kind of careful who you're dealing with. You kind of careful with the conversations you hold and the people that you choose to love. When you value yourself, you don't wear yourself thin. You're not all out and you're not all out in public. The things that are supposed to be kept private, you keep it private. When you value yourself, everything ain't the same no more. I'm saying that to say this because when you do that, you're able to have more structure. You may when you value yourself, you're able to have that structure. You're not gonna do a lot of stuff that a lot of people do. You're not gonna just pay attention to life. A lot of people get up and they just try. I don't do that. I value myself enough to where I have boundaries. It's things I wouldn't do, it's things I wouldn't say, it's conversations I wouldn't hold, it's people that I don't want to be around. It's not that I feel that I'm more than nobody else. It's just I value my time more, I value myself more in my life. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't know what I'm gonna lead today or tomorrow. I don't know. But with valuing myself, I'm able to value a friendship. When things go wrong in the friendship, by me valuing myself, I'm not gonna take it. I'm not gonna take certain things to a extreme. I'm not gonna say certain things. I just let it be what it's gonna be. When you don't value yourself, you're easily to get out of control. You easily can be contaminated. You deal with people just cause. I don't deal with people just cause. When you value yourself, I have to have a reason to even deal with you. And that's the way it's supposed to be. You don't let any and everybody into your house. What I mean about that, into your mind, into your heart. That's why a lot of times that people we confused about a lot of times. Because we love, as people we love. As people we love, and that's the way that we are. But when you value yourself, you're not gonna let anything or anybody in. It's you still can be a lover person, but it has to be with distance. Even family. When you value yourself more, it's more easy to have control of something. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, like I said, if it's a bad situation, you're able to let it go because your value is not gonna let you even go there. You got to hold yourself. If you don't hold yourself at a high status, who's gonna hold you there? Who's gonna hold you there? If you don't value yourself, when you get up in the morning time, if you just choose to go anywhere, any store, you got to value yourself more than that. Especially being seen. Your time is you got to remain anonymous. A lot of time, as people, we want to be seen. That's the worst thing you can do is being seen. I learned that a long time ago. It's best for people not to see you. When you value yourself more, you're gonna get more out of life. You're gonna get more out of life because you love yourself more. You're not looking for validation from nobody else. Most people that don't value themselves more, they value themselves more in working. They value money. They value cars and clothes. So it's kind of hard intellectually for them to kind of get themselves together because that makes them who they are. It doesn't make me. If I fall off and I lose something, then I know I can get it back because I value myself more in my time. I know I can get it back. You understand what I'm saying? When you value yourself more, you're not worried too much about what is it that you're gonna lose. Long as you know that you have the mindset to do whatever it is that you need to do, then you're okay with it. Another thing too, when I was talking to my cousin, even when you value yourself, even when situations that you're right with a woman and a man, as a man, I value myself enough I don't want to go back and forth with nobody. No woman, no man. If the situation where it's gonna be, then I'm just gonna say, okay, then cool. That's what we'll agree to disagree. As a man, I just have to value myself more. I feel that it's wrong for me to go back and forth with somebody. If a person don't want me, then I have to understand it. Even though I might want them, or if a person don't see things out of me, I value myself enough not to argue with that woman. Because that's just the way that she feel. I can't do nothing about it. If she feel that she can go on and live life without a man, okay, cool. I value myself enough not to argue with you. Because that's what you want. Maybe because what it does is it'll give that person or someone else a time to come back and say, hey, I apologize. You was right. And I'd be like, oh, okay. But if I don't value myself enough, I find myself in an argument. It's easy to get into an argument because you don't value yourself. A lot of people, how people sit back and go and debate about something? I learned that because I made those same mistakes. And I value myself enough, and I give a woman enough respect for her to make her own choice, for she don't feel forced off into doing nothing. And as men, we have to value ourselves more to stay on our purpose. And if a woman say, hey, I think it's this, and you say, okay, then, baby, if that's what you want, that's what you. It's not that she's controlling you. You're allowing her to do what she want to do. If you value yourself enough, you have to do that because what you'll do is you'll find yourself going back and forth. You can't explain the way that you feel is the way that you feel. Everybody don't feel the same way. People have to go through things to even see what you're talking about. You understand what I'm saying? I value myself enough to not to be wearing myself in through no argument. If somebody got something to say to me, if that's what they believe, then there's no point to prove. It is what it is. Especially with my time. I can't get time back. I spend 45 minutes going back and forth when I could spend 45 minutes doing something else. I value when I make my money, I'm very careful how I spend my money. It's because I value myself. I don't know when I don't know when hard times gonna come by. I don't know what's gonna happen in life. So I value myself enough to whatever it is that I have, even treating people right. And I see now, and I have to say this, a lot of times, it's about to be 2005. I mean, 2000, what else we about to be? 2000 and to my 5. 2025. A lot of us don't value friendship. It's about to be 25. A lot of us don't value. Why? You been knowing a person 4, 5, 15, 20 years, and you still don't value a relationship. You will say and do anything to make yourself look good and to put yourself in front of somebody. I ain't got it wrong. It's 25. My bad. At the end of the day, you have to value your friendship. If you don't value yourself, you ain't gonna value no friendship. Because you would say anything, you don't care what it is you say to hurt somebody else, long as you feel it. That's not a valuable person. People don't, you don't do that. That's why things now, when people have friendship, they don't last long. They're really not friendships. When you value your friendship, man, you know how to get out the phone, go talk to somebody. You know how to say, hey, you got to see that person. We don't value friendships no more these days. It's hard to find friends. We don't know who to trust. We don't know who we want to talk to. We don't know who to say things to. That's why as people we start shutting down. We're not valuing ourselves enough because we're looking at things in the world and we putting it first. That's why relationships not working out. When you value yourself, it's certain things in the relationship that you just not gonna do. When people start crossing boundaries, you go to your people, they let them know, hey, listen, I'm letting you know this is what it is. A lot of times, like I say, we just doing what we want to do. When you value a relationship, you don't have to ask if you're gonna be faithful. The person don't have to ask if you're gonna be true because the person already see how you walking. A lot of time people don't value themselves, so I already know that they ain't gonna value a relationship or the friendship. Conversations behind a person back. That's not valuing that person. You don't have that conversation. However you feel about a person, you just let the person know how you feel so that things won't be out so much off into an outburst. When you feel some type of way about somebody, man, you have to just let them know how you feel because you value the friendship. You ain't got to go talk to Tom, Dick, and Harry. When you don't value yourself or relationship or friendships, you backdoor people. You have conversations behind people back. You feel like, oh, I'm in a relationship, but it ain't what they call it. It ain't exclusive. If you're in a relationship, you're in a relationship. It don't matter I don't know where the exclusive shit come from. People don't value the way that they moving. They don't value the things that they say. They don't value the people that they're around. That's why your life is not gonna grow because you ain't pouring nothing off into it. You only in it to just get whatever it is that you can get out of it, and then you're done with the person in the situation. You don't value yourself to listen to shit to make you grow. You just everything you do, you just follow the trend. I don't follow trends. I actually go against them because I don't believe in nothing but myself. Anytime that a person is good to me, anytime that a person is there for me, I value that time and I value that friendship. That's the only thing. I'm loyal to myself, so I'm just a loyal person. So I'm gonna value things that people do for me, and I'm gonna show them. If somebody need me to do something, I'm gonna be there on time. I ain't gonna be like, oh, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna treat a person the same way that they treat me. But it starts with me as a person, though. A person don't have to start off doing nothing for me because I'm already gonna do it for myself. So when a person choose to deal with me, you already got to be this way. I don't have to. If you're a person that don't want to get up on time, if you're a person that's not a motivational person, if you're not a person that want to give people love and talk to people and encourage women, encourage men, then there's no use to me dealing with you. That's the value I hold. I don't want to deal with a person that feel like everything is about them. All the energy that we have, it goes together. Even when you're on Facebook, when you're on Instagram, when you're on TikTok, the things that people say, it's the energy. So it's certain things that I value. I get on here, I say what I have to say to people. I let people know that, hey, listen, you don't put nothing before you. You control everything. Money, cars, clothes, everything. They go for everybody. Never think that you lesser than you. No. Once you start thinking like that, then you don't value yourself. When you start feeling like you got to put on something to look good, you're not valuing yourself. You allowing whatever it is to be your God. You got to understand it. But the things that you listen to and the things that you do, it brings your value down. When you start feeling like, oh yeah, if I get this right, nah, man, you're already that before you get it. But if you don't value yourself enough, what makes you think other people gonna feel the same way about you? What make you think a man gonna feel the same way about you? What make you think a woman's gonna feel the same way about you? Nobody's gonna invest into something that's not worth being invested in. So when I get up in the morning, as a man, I'm gonna value myself. I'm gonna take care of the things I'm supposed to take care of, and I'm not gonna be places that I don't supposed to be. And I don't want to be seen all the time. You have too many people now wondering why things don't work out. Well, maybe if you get out the spotlight a little bit, it's like I tell people all the time, it's just like a dime and a bank account, jewelry. You don't leave it sitting out, do it, because it holds value, right? This is the same way you're supposed to do with yourself. It ain't no different. The same way that the same way you want to put your money in the bank and hide your money, nobody knows, you do yourself the same way. You don't put yourself on display all the time and want to be seen and expect to always get something. People get tired of looking at you all the time. You have to value yourself enough to know that. Even if you do have money, you don't have to be out in the spotlight all the time. You don't have to be talking about this all the time. I don't even dress up a lot. I don't have to tell a person what I have for them to like me. I value myself enough. And like I say, if you don't feel that way, then I won't deal with you. The problem with people is they don't value themselves more. They value materialistic things. They value what's going on, what a person say. I don't value that. That when I get up in the morning time, they don't move me. They don't get my blood pumping. They don't get me flowing. What get me flowing is me, my confidence, my high self-esteem, my arrogance. That's the only thing that I'm worried about. I'm not worried about what nobody else saying because it doesn't move me. I don't allow people, I don't allow conversations to make me feel down because I don't pay attention to them. When you start paying attention to things and people, then you start to lose your value, especially if it's not to help you grow. People that love you, that value themselves, they're only gonna pour off into you. Just pay attention to the internet. When you hot and you good, everybody on your side. But then as soon as you start falling down, people gonna turn their back on you. They never value you anyway. A lot of people that listen and do things, they already confused. They just own just to listen. I'm just being honest. They don't know the sense of direction where they're going. When you get up in the one time, you're just going to go straight to work. No. I have about 15 plans. If this don't work, I'm going to this. If this don't work, I'm going there. A lot of people not built that way. A lot of people not built this way. Some people only believe in other things. Believe in yourself. Only thing you got to do to have your life, believe in yourself. That's it. Don't believe in nobody but yourself. You wonder why things go wrong in life because you believe in something else. That's why they go wrong. Believe it. I advise anybody to believe. I don't want to be around friends don't believe in themselves. I don't want to be with a woman don't believe in herself. I don't want people around me that don't believe in themselves. Because sooner or later, see, the thing about that is it's easy to take your energy. If you look upon me to do everything for you, and you look upon me, it's easy for me to take whatever it is that you have because you believe in me. Believe in yourself. I don't want you believing in me. I want you to be there for me, be by my side, but I want you to believe in yourself. So if something happened to me, you can keep on going. That's why a lot of times people get weak because they hold on to things that can be taken away from them. At any given time, my mama can be taken away, my brother, my sister, the things I have can be taken away. If I'm still here, I'm still here. I still can think. I still can figure my way out through life or whatever it is I got to do, I can figure it out. But if I give everything else my energy, then I ain't gonna have none. It's gonna be too late. That's why a lot of time when people in these friendship and relationships, they start to depend on other people. No, just keep doing what you were doing at first. When relationships start out good and they're good, keep doing the same thing that you was doing at first to keep making it better. Some people slow down. Some people stop. Some people get lazy. No, I want you to keep doing the same thing. If the friendship start out like this, don't get lazy and start lacking off. You're showing less value. You just keep on going. Whatever you was doing to make it work, you keep doing the same thing. When you don't value yourself, man, you begin to be miscomplacent with things. You don't care what you say. You don't care how you move. And you think it's okay. Oh, well, you got to realize this. Whatever you do as a person, it hurt other people. It hurt anything that you do as a person. When people love you, it hurts them. It hurts your children. It hurts your family. It hurts your friends. So when you don't value things, you don't care who you hurt. You don't care what you say. That's why anytime, no matter how hard things get for me, I just refuse to talk about something. That's how much I value myself. That's how much I value my relationship with God. I just rather not have nothing than to come on. I don't want to encourage people to do the wrong thing. I want to inspire people to do the right thing. And what I mean by inspire, every morning people get up in the morning time, and a lot of times people don't tell you that they love you. A lot of times people don't say, hey, listen, man, I see what you're doing, keep going. Or, hey, listen, such and such and such and such. People don't say nothing. But when it's time for them to ask you for something, they got their hands out. They got their hands out. I understand. I value myself enough to get on here no matter how many people choose to stand. I value myself enough to keep going and not quit. If I quit, if you quit, you tell me what's going to be next in your life. What's going to be next? If you give up on whatever it is that you're thinking about giving up on, how you going to know what's on the other end when you give up? So you mean to tell me you don't value yourself dead enough to just get up and do what you got to do, whether it's exercising, whether it's trying to complete a business, whether it's trying to go through a relationship, just finish it. Value yourself enough to understand whatever it is that you have, you got to work for. You got to treat it right. When you value something, which is yourself, once you treat yourself right, you're going to get something out of it. It might not be when you want it, but you're going to get it. We don't know the time all the time. We don't know the time that things gonna happen. Because if we did, then we'll do it at just that time. But when you're a woman or a man, just don't give up on whatever it is that you need. Because when you do that, then you're not valuing yourself enough. What other people do is what other people do. It's just allow them to do what they're doing. It ain't got nothing to do with you. If you choose to deal with somebody and it happens, you always can remove yourself from that situation. But value yourself enough not to get off into whatever it is that they off into. Especially if it's something that corrupts you. You don't have to do it. You don't have to even entertain it. I had to learn it the hard way. Even when you value yourself, you got to keep your anger down. It's gonna be a lot of people that you love, but there's gonna be a lot of family and friends that are gonna do things against you that you're not even gonna be ready for. It's up to you what you do back. It's going to be people that you give your hard-earned money to. It's going to be people that you're around all the time that's not going to value your friendship or your love. That's why I told you, do it yourself. When you value yourself enough, it's easy to walk away from shit and say, okay, then you just can't get my help no more. Most of the time, the people that's going to hurt you is going to be the people around you because you don't give a damn about what the people doing that you don't know. You don't care. You don't know. But the ones that around you, the ones that's family, the one that you've been working with, them be the ones. Because them the ones that you least expecting it. But when you value yourself and what you're doing, it's just certain ways you just not gonna move. When you're able to let something go, man, which is hard, I think that's the most strongest thing a person can do. Because letting something go, it ain't easy. But when you value yourself more, you know, once you let something go, you already know the next step. But if you entertain it, then you can lose everything you got. A lot of us, we risk it all because of anger, because of disrespect. I'm still learning that. I value myself more to not even get involved with certain people that I know that's gonna put my life in danger or put me in a certain type of situation. I don't want to be put in that situation. I value myself enough to say, hey man, now I'm good. I value myself enough to tell my kid, hey bro, listen, that's on you, fam. I don't really have nothing to do with that. You just got to start valuing yourself more. Even if it's a man or woman that you want to be around, if it's bad for you, you just can't deal with them. It don't matter how much you love a person, you got to let them go. You have to value yourself more. You don't allow a person to pull you down with them out of love. Love is not going to fix what you're supposed to be doing in life. When you have values, you have boundaries that you're just not gonna cross. You got a lot of people they don't care nothing about where you going, how you feel. They don't care nothing about that. The only thing that they care about is what they can get out of you and what's next on their end. So as a person, you the one have to understand when you hold value, it's just certain places and certain things and certain people that you shouldn't even be talking to. Once you start allowing yourself to do that, that becomes to be on you. You can't blame people for you not being able to control the way that you feel. You don't think I love people that I want to deal I do. But it's nothing I can do. I value myself enough to just let them go. In 5 or 6 years, guess where them people gonna be at? Same place you left them at. Oh, I love them, man. That's my kinfolks, man. No, well, how much you love them? You love them enough to sink with them? If you love anybody, if you love a person that much not to value yourself more than that person, and you're gonna go down with that person, that's on you. That's why a lot of people begin to be hurt. That's why when people do things to people, that's why we hold on to it so much. Value yourself more. If somebody chooses to be disloyal, disrespectful to you, you value yourself enough to remove yourself. Most people stay in it because they don't have nowhere else to go. I've been with that person for a long time and I love you. I don't love nobody that much. I value myself more. I value myself more than anybody that I deal with because whatever I feel, and I don't want to put it on them. If you did something wrong to me that make me feel some type of way to do something to you, I don't want to be around it. I value myself enough to leave. I'm not if my friend has something going on as a friend and he's working hard for it, I don't want to jeopardize what my homeboy got going on. Most people feel like that you owe them something. I'm never going to feel that way. I'm going to get up in the morning and work for what I'm supposed to work for. Most people, even if you're helping a person, they'll even if you give them half, they want what you have. That's the reason why in life we are in the position we're in, because we look upon other people instead of valuing ourselves. I don't have to take nothing from another man or another woman. I value myself enough to get up and go work for it. Because when I don't have them, then I got to go to the next person. I got to go do the same thing. I value myself enough to stay doing what I'm doing, to stay confident in what I'm confident in. I'm not going to never turn around and start putting something off to you because that's what you want me to do. That's why things don't work out right. People get off into things and they don't even have themselves together. That's why things don't work. You don't even have yourself together. You're not confident. You don't believe you can do it. You got low self-esteem. No. Get everything about you, go ahead on and fix it right now. If you don't like the way you look, you want to get up and go ahead. Value yourself. Value yourself to stay healthy. Value yourself to whatever it is that you want to do to learn it. Don't expect for nobody to tell you nothing. You get up every in the morning time, whatever it is you want to do, nails, hair, whatever it is you want to do, even if a relationship, I want to do right, I want to talk right. Man, get up every day and practice. Don't ask your friend how good. Don't ask your homeboy, say, man, no, because I'm going to tell you why. Them going to be the people that going to discourage you from doing it. Them going to be the people that, oh, man, I don't know, man. No, whatever it is as a woman and a man that you want to do, get up every morning, value yourself, and get up and do it. Stay consistent. Whatever you believe in that. It don't matter what it is. Just stay consistent. So that way that you can make it through. It gonna be the ones around you that's always gonna try to inch yourself what you trying to do. If you trying to start a clothing business, they gonna inch yourself with that. You trying to lose weight, they gonna inch yourself with that. You trying to start a podcast, they gonna try to get off into that. You want to do music, oh, you too old. It's gonna be always be you got to value yourself and don't care what nobody say. I don't give a damn who it is. If your mother haven't made it to the point and you sitting there having a conversation with her, she don't know. She ain't never been there before. You should even be having conversation with people that when you start looking into yourself and loving yourself and follow what you're supposed to do, you don't ask nobody else nothing. Especially if they don't have more than you. What is you asking your mother for and your mother don't have a wife? What is you asking your daddy for? Your dad ain't got no. Your dad ain't own the business. He going to work every day. What is you asking him about something higher for? No, reach. You go up there and reach and go get it. They don't know. So when you value yourself more, keep your business to yourself. Keep your thoughts to yourself and just do it. It's going to work. Every morning you get up, don't say, oh, it's going to work. You don't sit down there and hold a 30 minutes conversation with your homegirl now. 50% of them, 65% of them ain't working. Some of them half-ass got a job, and some of them, nah, you don't have those type of conversations. Value yourself to know to keep your business to yourself and go for what you know. And then when they say, oh, good, that shit ain't gonna work, he had already worked it. Now you see who really your friends is. Now you see who really cares. Now you see who really value your friendship. Man, when you value your friendship, man, most of the time you just listen to your friend. Whatever it is that you don't know nothing about, you don't say nothing about it. If my homeboy starts saying, hey man, shit, man, I want to start flying airplanes and shit, man, I think I can, I'm play shit, man, shit, whatever you want to do, you can do. I don't have no conversation for him. I don't know nothing about flying no damn airplane. But I'm damn sure not going to discourage him from trying to go do it. I'm going to say, man, shit, man, take up the courses, man. Whatever you feel like you can do, bro, just do it. Man, D, man, I'm tired of this shit, man. I want to try to do something different with my life. Why? See, when people value you, they don't discourage you, they encourage you. Oh, girl, I want to start losing weight. Girl, I want to start my own podcast. Oh, girl, I want to give me a man. First thing a person going to say, good, fuck that shit. Niggas ain't no good. There ain't nobody in the world no good. People quick to discourage you from believing in yourself. They want you to believe in what's going on right now. They want you to believe in them. Just pay attention to the world. Ain't nobody telling you nothing to make you feel good about yourself. It's always, every time you flick the TV or flick the radio, it's about doing something chaotic. I'm telling you now, whatever it is you want to do as a person, you ain't got to keep looking in the mirror and saying this and do it. Go do it. All the time and the opportunity God giving you to do it, just go do it. Value yourself every day. Every second, every minute, every hour. Then the people that you think was cool with you, they're going to start winging their way right on for you. I'm going through it right now. When you don't have nothing to give nobody else and you start loving on yourself, they're going to find a problem with that. Man or woman, it don't make a difference. Oh, you acting funny. You just don't come on my house no more. Oh, you don't just call your mama no more. Well, shit, we having the same conversation. We've been having the same conversation all my life, mama. You see here and sit at the same spot, having the same conversation. Shit, I got to go out here and do something. Nothing's going to work if you don't value yourself and go do it. And when you value yourself and when you earn something, you learn how to enjoy it. You learn how to hold on to it, and you learn how to appreciate it. When you get to somebody in your life that you really love, and when you value yourself, you value them. You learn how to appreciate them. It's easy to say, hey, thank you. I thank you for everything you do for me. Who tell you that every morning? Who tell you they love you every morning? Who pick up the phone and say, hey, girl, what's one of your friends doing? I bet you, you can't tell me that. If you do, you may got about one or two. It's always where we going. What we going to do today? What we going out now? When you start valuing yourself, everything around your life is going to change. It's going to be harder, but it's going to be better. You're going to have more structure. You're going to have more structure in everything you do. When you move, you're going to have more structure. You're going to understand why you're doing what you're doing because you have more value. When you just out there just doing stuff, it ain't no value to that. Going places ain't no value to that. That's why when you go there, you got to go back to work. You got to work yourself half-ass to death to come back, whatever it is that you had. If I go somewhere, I'm going to enjoy myself. God damn it, when I come back, I still got money to do what I need to do. I value myself enough to put up, save, appreciate what I have, and appreciate the people that's around me. Especially life, man. I value life enough, man, to try to speak good things to exist. And even when I'm walking outside, today going to be a good day. I do that every morning. Today going to be a good day. Today going to be a good day for me this morning. You have to speak that into your own life. I hope today be a good day for everybody, but you got to speak it into your life. You can't wake up and expect other people to make you happy. You have to already be happy. People are just bonus, be happiness. When you get up in the morning time, it's up to you to make yourself happy. It ain't for you to be worried about, well, he ain't called me and check on me and told me. No, ain't nobody got to call you, check up on you. If you know you're dealing with somebody that don't call and check up on you, you don't value yourself to leave them alone? So you mean tell me as a woman or a man, you're going to keep on complaining about who's not picking up the phone calling you? Why are people doing me the way they're doing me? He ain't must say thank you. She ain't must say thank you. Come on, man. So you mean to tell me you don't value yourself enough to not deal with those type of people? So you mean to tell me as a woman and a man, you're going to get up and keep asking the same question about why I don't know about... Now, I ain't asking no questions. When I get up off this motherfucker right here, I'm going to go take care of my business, hit the job. I value myself. I don't nobody have to do it for me. So I'm only going to deal with people that appreciate themselves so they'll learn how to appreciate me. I appreciate people. I appreciate what I get, the views I get, the clothes I sell. I'm grateful for that. And you know what I do? I put every piece of money and time where it's supposed to go. I don't waste time and I don't waste money, especially not no time. And I don't want to waste people time. If I don't want you, I don't want you. If I want you around, I tell you that. But hey, listen, guess what? You got the work to be around me. The minute I see you slacking, I don't want you around me because you're getting lazy. You don't care about falling down. You don't care the pressure you put people in. I care about all of it. I don't want to put none of my friends under pressure, so I'm gonna do what I got to do for myself. I don't want to put my mom in pressure. I don't want to put my brother under pressure. So whatever it is that I have to do for myself as a man, I value myself to go ahead on and do it. I value myself, whatever it is that I have, to save my money. I don't want to go out there spending my money on things that I don't supposed to spend my money on. Then I turn around and I got to ask somebody else to help me pay my rent. You don't value friendship. You don't value yourself. It's a lot of us that misuse money and misuse our time, but we expect for somebody else to help us do it. You're a grown man and you're a grown woman. When you value your friendship, you don't put that much on your friends and your family like that. You have no values. You have no morals. You ain't got no pride. You just do anything. I don't operate that way. So I'm saying today, people, just have more value. If you have more value, you got more structure. You start following. You can't break rules and then try to make them along as you go. It don't go like that. Value yourself. Do what you're supposed to do for yourself so that you'll be able to do the same thing for other people. You have a lot of people set these high standards of what they want to be, but you're not valuing yourself enough to do it. You want somebody else to do it for you. You got dudes still staring at their mama. You got all these big ass dreams. Well, I'm trying to figure out what you gonna do then. If you stand with mama or grandma, you still have these big dreams and expectations, but you ain't making no money. You ain't saying no encouragement thing. If you there, you ain't even helping out paying the bills. People want men to take care of them, but you got to have value yourself. When somebody is there to take care of you and love you, you give them the same thing back. That goes to show you how much of a person for you to believe that somebody should do this and that for you. You don't value yourself enough to do it for them. You don't think about, hey, what if something happened to Damien? I need to be able to be there for them. People feel that you should do for them because of what? For what reason? When you value yourself, I understand as a man, I'm going to do the same thing for my wife, and I want my wife or my friends to be able to do the same thing for me. I don't want friends that can't do the same thing for me. I'm not just saying everything, but in a time of need, but come through. If I need something, can I hit you up? I don't want it one-sided. I value myself enough to understand that I have to control love. If I'm dealing with friends and family members that can't do the same for me, then I ain't dealing with them. Because they don't love themselves enough to do what they have to do for themselves. No. We have the same 24 hours in a day. If you value yourself enough, you'll put your money to the side where it goes. You'll put your time to the side. Time is the most important thing. What you doing with your time? You could make $65, $75 to put to the side so you don't have to ask nobody for nothing. What you doing all day? Only thing you got to do is get up, stay healthy, keep yourself together, stay looking nice. You don't got to buy no expensive stuff. People gonna gravitate to the energy that you carry. If you're a good person that carries good energy, then people want to be around you. It's because you value yourself and you put more offer to yourself, and that's when people start coming pouring more offer to you. I don't want to pour offer to nobody that don't value themselves, because the only thing you're going to do is take from me, because that's all you know how to do. When you don't value yourself, the only thing you're going to do from the next person is take. Because that's all some people understand. People wonder why people treat them there, because that's the way that they operate. When a woman or a man does that to you, you don't stay around because of love. You value yourself enough to leave. You get you somebody that's going to treat you right, talk to you right, pray with you, inspire you to do good things. no matter if they like it or not. It's a lot of things that when I get with people, I might not like an idea. I might not like. My wife might say, my woman might say, hey babe, I want to do this. I might be like, well, see, babe, I ain't offered to that. But I'm going to inspire and encourage her to go ahead on and do it. I value myself to know, to understand this, man. Sometimes we be saying things that hurt other people's feelings, and we say things that hurt, bring people down. If a person want to do something, allow them to do it. If a person want to be a police officer, allow them to do that. If a person want to be a lawyer, allow them to do that. You don't beat them down with words. Oh man, you want to be a snitch. Oh man, allow them people to go on with their life and do what it is that they want to do. If a woman want to change her life and she no longer want to be in the street, she holds that value to do that. It don't matter what she did at first. It's the same thing go for a man. If he value himself enough to say, hey man, I want to change my life, man, fuck the streets, I'm done. Just because he valuing himself, he's selling out. Just because he started to believe in himself more, you mean to tell me that we gonna hold our own people back because of what they choose to do something that's right? They value in themselves, bro. They got the right to do that. A woman say, hey, I want to change my life. I don't want to do nothing. I just want one man. It don't matter for you to bring up what she had done. That's over with. If the woman value herself to say, shut everything off, I want me somebody that's going to want me, I ain't fucking with nobody, she has the right to do that. She value herself. She should have been doing that from the jump. We don't encourage people to value themselves. We encourage people to take from them what we want. That's why I say, I don't want no, when they be having these pop balloon shows, but what type of woman you want? Somebody I can work with. What else? Somebody I can work with. I'm not here to judge nobody on what they got going on. I'm going to encourage you, whatever it is that you want to do, and if it's good and it help you, then it's going to help me. That's what people have to understand. Oh, I was looking at how she shaped and how she looked. That shit don't even matter sometime at time. When you get a first opinion, when you start meeting people, and people start really telling you, hey, listen, I'm off into this. Oh, okay, then. You have to learn things. You have to sit and talk to people. You have to value life. When you value life, you have to start having a better understanding. Everything else don't even matter no more. It doesn't matter. That's what's wrong with us as people. We don't value life. When we see other people walking in the streets or walking in the store, we don't got no respect for them. Why? Oh, that ain't my mom. That ain't my daddy. That ain't my cousin. That ain't my brother. That ain't my sister. But I bet you if you pull down the street, leaving that same place, in your car, a truck flip over, you'll be crying for them to help you out of it. So why you have to value a person or love a person when something happens? Value it now. Value your life the same way it's just like you finna lose it tomorrow. Value yourself. Don't let so many women and men into your life to where your life becomes out of control. Because we all do that. We have fun. We around people that really don't love us. You don't value yourself that much. If you value yourself that much, it's certain people that can be in you. They can't come in your house. They can't come around your mama. They can't come around your sister. They can't come around your brother. That's why a lot of times we don't know what's going on, who said what, who did what. It's because we told too many people. You're having too many conversations on the phone, mad, and you told Tom, Dick, and Harry, and you don't know who told you. You don't know who said what. You don't value yourself in your relationships, in your conversations. I don't want to have no conversations with nobody about nothing if it's not working for both of us. I don't want to have no negative conversations. I don't care if I got 5 people, 6 people, 2 people. I'm not doing it because it doesn't help me in the morning. What helps me in the morning, I love you. Hey, keep doing what you're doing. Say, brother, it's gonna get better. That's it. That's all I want you to say. You ain't must got to know me. I'm gonna do a person the same way. When I see people, sometimes I say, hey, man, I like the clothes, man. Keep doing what you're doing, man. Because it's hard. The people that you love, they don't encourage you. They don't encourage you because they don't know how to encourage themselves. That's why you ain't getting it. So stop asking that question. I'm down, man, why be my own people? Because they do not know how to do it. They ain't never had it. You get with men, you want a man to just stop getting with men that don't have that in them. Stop getting with women, especially if they're not willing to learn it. I don't want nobody to bring me. I'm happy every morning. I jump up with joy. I don't want nobody that bad to I have to keep explaining them why I'm happy and this and that, and they want to put their problems on me. I don't want that problem. I'm not here to fix your problems. I'm not here to fix nobody's problems. I'm here to inspire you to do better. That's it. You got to fix your own problems. But the more that you go listening to other things, listening to other podcasts, listening to other, only thing you're doing is drifting yourself back the other way. When I shut this down, I'm no more. I don't be on social media like that. I say what I have to say, and I'm done with it. That's it. I don't want my personal life on social media about what I got going on with my wife, what I got going on with a girl, what I got going on with my home. I don't want that on social media. It's nobody's business but mine. When you start letting everybody to your business, then what business do you have? What you got? Oh, he cheated on me and woo my son. What business do you have? Now when you get back with that person, you look like a damn fool because you told everybody. It's because you don't value yourself or your relationship. When you get mad, the best thing for you to do is shut up. People don't tell you that. Oh, go tell them how you feel. No, don't go tell nobody how you feel. It's not gonna come out right. I'm encouraging you. I'm trying to inspire you. Don't do it. When you mad at work, calm down. When you value yourself, I'm gonna go sit in my car. I'm gonna have my lunch. I'm gonna calm down. When I calm down, then I'm gonna approach the situation better. And once you do it, you're gonna feel better about yourself. And you're gonna value every time you move. You're gonna be like, go ahead on. You don't know what you're talking about. As people, if we don't start valuing ourselves, what we say to people, and the way that we move, we're gonna keep dying. We're gonna keep being heartbroken. We're gonna keep dealing with the same people because that's the way that we are. If you're dealing with somebody that's not being good, you attracted that person. Why I keep attracting the same women, attracting the same men? Because you don't value yourself enough. You don't value, you still figure you have to mess with these people to make your life better. When you value yourself, you don't, just because it's all right to have high standards, but at the end of the day, most people do it because they don't want to do the work. And then when that person, he or she cut you loose, then what you have? Value yourself, man, enough to get up in the morning. Do what's best for you. You. So when you do what's best for you, it works for your children. It works for the person that's going to be with you. King. Yeah. Okay. What you doing? Peeping? No. Okay. So at the end of the day, you have to understand, as a person, everything relies on you. It don't rely on nobody else. When somebody do something, it ain't when somebody do something, that's on them. When you do something, that's on you. When you get up, man, just value yourself every day, every second, every minute, every hour. Don't let nobody tell you that what you can't do. Don't let nobody tell you what you can't do. Sometimes some people, when you value yourself, man, you'll learn to listen more too. You start going to more upscale things, upscale people. You'll start listening more higher. Instead of talking, you do more listening. And then you have more actions behind it because you already know what you got to do. It takes work. When you value yourself, it takes work. It takes structure. If you ain't structuring yourself and you don't know what direction you're going, you just get up in the morning time and you just winging it, that's what it is. Look, I got to get up out here, man. This boy just got up. I got to get him together, man. I thank y'all for coming on, man. Peace, love, and joy. I'm out.